What to do? What to do? DrDandruff, man, in here with another dope interview. Maybe I should call it a quarter interview or a half interview because the guest I have right here is awesome for his age. Y'all just stay tuned. We got an intro. You know what time it is? The Dandruff Show, baby. Let's get it. Oh shit. My bad. Let's get into that. Let's go here. Yeah, what to do? What to do? DrDandruff is in the building. It's how we do things. We turn one into two things, get money in a few ranks. Y'all know what time it is, man. We got a very, very special guest, like I said, with his pappy, his dad, man. His dad, a good buddy of mine, man. We go back years, man. We go back like a Cadillac with four flats, a long time ago, man. Y'all give it up. We got Mr. Mario Silva in this bitch, and we got the champ in the building, y'all. We got Maximus Lil Toro Silva is in here, dog. You know what I'm saying? We getting it. We getting it how we live. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna dive right into this interview. So I'm gonna let the champ go on and go on and say who you are. Come on, say who you are, Max. Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Maximus Silva. I'm 10 years old.
Hey, 10 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how long you been boxing?
Boxing like few months.
A few months.
Yes.
And look at that. And look at what he's already packing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at you see that shit back there. You see it shining. Hey, my boy, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
I'm Mario Silva.
Hey, come on. I mean, are you you're responsible for this terror right here?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it was a privilege of me for even meeting Lil Max. He's packed a hell of a right punch. I was a boxer myself, so I couldn't help but to love seeing him 9, 10 years old, just swinging hard. You know what I'm saying? Max. Who? Was it just on you that you wanted to just hey, I want to box? Did you feel that way, or did somebody say, hey, let's just try maybe you like boxing, or did you like, hey, I want to box? Like, how did that come into play? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, we seen like a boxing gym, so we tried it out, and I started liking it. Because I got good with the moves.
Okay. So all you took was a few combos, and you're like, oh man, I'm ready to do this for the rest of my life. Oh man, that's awesome. That's cool. So when did you feel like, man, like I'm really moving into this game, and I really love to box. Like, was it what? Like, how many months or days? Was it days or months or weeks? Or can you be a little specific?
Like 10 months.
Oh, so almost a year.
Yes.
Oh, almost a year. Yeah, you're already like, man, I'm dedicated, and Mario, like, yeah, you seen I don't know if you were the one that dropped the ball. You guys seen the boxing gym? Was he in the story? Is that who? Is your dad the one that took you to the gym?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna let Mario go in. How did that come out? How did that come out about, my boy? Like,
we started him off in MMA, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh wow!
To clean up his MMA skills, put him in boxing.
Okay. Did you want him to stay in MMA, or you were just like, or whatever he wanted to do?
No, we wanted to keep him in MMA, but clean up his hands.
Oh,
he fell in love with boxing.
Okay, yeah, because kickboxing is, I think they throw him way more kicks than punches, but that's just me saying. And I'm glad you did that though, because obviously Max is a bad man, and how many? Do you remember how many trainers you have? Like, have you had? Because it seems like every time I see you, like, you always have either somebody else or or somebody. Does it bother you that you have like different trainers, or you like it?
I like it.
That's good. As long as they treating you right, as long as they, do some of them throw the same combos?
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, very much.
What about my combos I taught you?
Different.
A little bit different, huh? Yeah. It's pretty simple. Jab, jab, right. Jab, jab, left hook. Jab. Left, right, then jab, jab, uppercut, and then jab, jab, cross, right? That's the 5. Remember the 5. Yeah. So man, I wish I had the video. I couldn't upload the shit, but as soon as I get that video, y'all, I'm gonna go in and share that. It's on the Instagram. I mean, it's on my boy Mario's page and shit right here. So we'll get to the end. When we get to the end, he'll go on and discuss and like where you guys could find where you can find him and stuff. So when was your last fight, Max?
My last fight, it was the 19 and the 18.
Oh, the 18th and 19th.
Yes.
Okay, so you went back to back. That's what's up. You went to fight back to back. And was it hard getting used to the headgear? Because with me, when I started, I didn't like the headgear at all.
No, it was good.
Yeah, you don't irritate you.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's for protection. And a good question for Mr. Mario right here. Mario, how many amateur fights do you think Max needs before you say, you know what, hey, we're gonna dive into some more of the serious shit? Like, I mean, around how many do you think?
Before he goes pro or for?
Yeah, before he goes pro. Yeah, pretty much. He's young as shit right now. I mean, he by 15, 16, he could be bad, like pro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to take him pro at 16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
That's about what? I mean, depending on, because amateur, man, I know motherfuckers that got like 400 amateur fights. And it's crazy, So you're trying to get him up there at least? Do you have a certain number or just when he hits that age?
At least 200 amateur fights.
At least 200?
Yeah.
That's a good number. I mean, shit, he'd be good in the ring. You have ring control. I mean, have you practiced any controlling the ring, cutting the ring off, and are you already doing that, or you haven't got to that part of your boxing?
No, I would do that.
Okay, so you know how to cut the ring off. You already know, if he's the southpaw, you know which way to circle and everything. Oh, I mean, you're in good hands, like I said. I mean, I seen who the guys you train with. Mario, you want to shout him out? I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, Ruben Palomares.
Hey, shout out Palomares, man. Ruben Palomares. Shout him out. Who else we got?
Coach Mondo.
Coach Mondo.
Coach Arturo.
Coach
Brad.
Coach Brad in the building. I mean, anybody else? You know what? Hey, and those that he left out, Coach Alfred. Oh, Coach Dandruff.
Yeah.
Hey, I tried.
What's up, Max?
I tried. And Max, so 16 years old. Do you see yourself at 16? Because that's when your dad thinks like, hey, this is when Lil Toro becomes the big Toro and he becomes the bull. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be some math. So you really, I mean, at 16, do you feel big? I think you're gonna be devastating because I love the way you move. Your hands move real smooth. You're not one of them locked fighters. You know what I'm saying? And if you were, I'm pretty sure your coaches are good regardless. So they're gonna keep you going. So I mean, a good question for you. What is one of your favorite what's your favorite combo?
My favorite combo is
like out of them all. Like, like what kind of punch do you like? Like how do you set it up? How is it? Like just a three hit, or 4, whatever. Like how is the sequence?
My sequence
is
just I come right here, like I switch. I hit him in the body and the head, and I
with
get
the right?
with 2 jabs.
So right across the body, or and then up to the head?
Yeah.
And then a jab on the way out? That's
2
beautiful.
jabs.
2 jabs on the way out. Beautiful. That's nice. I mean, I think your right hand's pretty rough. I mean, the uppercuts you were just swinging and hitting, but that, I mean, you got a left hook too that hurts, buddy. So I mean, that's another punch. These boxers better beware on some real shit. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna be dazed and confused. You're gonna have cerebral palsy. You ain't gonna like it. But so I think your dad's still a little shooken up from the other day. I mean, he's like, I'm gonna hit the DrDandruff show. I don't know. I mean, fucking Mario, man. Me and Mario go back, ladies and gentlemen. We go back about 15, 20 years, something like that.
Yeah.
15 years. Yeah, something more than that, huh?
High school.
Since high school, man. Shit, I feel like an old man. I'm pushing 40. So I mean, let's dive into favorite boxers. Who do you like? Do you watch any boxers? I mean, and if you do, who do you like? Like now or back in the days or whatever, just like now. Or anytime. Sorry.
I like Chavez.
Ooh, that's a bad man.
Tyson. Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, you just got all different kinds of weight classes, huh? You just got the best.
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao's a bad man. Not only does he play, not only does he fight, but he plays pool. He's a champion. He's a tournament champion for like ESPN. He just is a box. He knows how to play pool. He's badass. You know that? Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. A lot of people.
At my 19th fight, I bet his son.
Oh, you met his son?
Yes.
Yeah, we have to
Oh
fight
man.
together.
Oh, Manny Pacquiao's son was there.
Yeah.
Ooh, little Pac-Man, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's good. That's good. So I mean, yeah, I mean, you mentioned some very, very good fighters. I mean, as far as, I mean, Chavez,
Triple G too.
Triple G was awesome. You know, Triple G's awesome. I mean, Chavez was what 82, 81 and 0. You know, like before you guys lost, but you know, and you got Tyson, which is a beast. Was what I think he had like 18 first round knockouts in a row, and like I mean, the guy was terrifying. You know, the baddest man on the planet. You know, who else? Oh, Triple G, who had a 90-something% knockout rate. You know, like I think only like 2 or 3 people survived them. You know, or made it past. You know, made it to decision, which was crazy. Shout out Triple G, man. Gennady Golovkin. A lot of people don't know he has a twin brother. It's crazy. I was like, what? There's 2 of these bad motherfuckers running around. You know, excuse my French, but you know, let's dive into the same question, Mario. I mean, who do you? I mean, as far as you know, like athlete, like boxer, like who you gonna say takes the cake?
Mike Tyson, Chavez, Roy Jones Jr.
Ooh, Roy Jones, man. A lot of people, man. Roy Jones went from this weight class all the way to heavyweight, just taking everybody's shit.
James Toney.
Ooh, heavyweight, right?
Floyd Mayweather.
And Floyd Mayweather got, I mean, Pretty Boy Floyd, Money Mayweather, man. That camp. Shout out to the Mayweathers, man, in Vegas, man. They're tearing shit up. They've always been doing that. He's the greatest. Besides Whitaker. I mean, I think that, you know, he has the best defense ever. You know, I mean, it's all about, like I try to tell you. What did I tell you? You know, you're kind of big, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know, I mean, it's like I try to tell you, a good fighter is not somebody that's just gonna sit there and take punches. You know, like get up out of there, angles. Good fighter don't get hit. They try not to get hit. You know what I'm saying? And then you throw more, especially in the amateurs. I'm gonna give you that word of advice. In the amateurs, look busy, throw as many as you can, because then the judges are gonna, you know, they usually don't knock people out in the amateurs, so they're gonna look at to see who's the more busy one. Yeah. So you know, get in there, throw your punches, get out, get in there, throw your punches. That's it. You know. So what you got coming next, Mr. Max? What you got coming next? Do you have anything coming up next, or are you just training right now?
I'm just training, but I'm coming next of the 4th, May 4th.
Okay, so like by Cinco de Mayo almost?
Yeah.
Okay. What you got at May 4th?
May 4th, I'm probably going to fight this Ukraine kid or somebody else.
Does it intimidate you that he's Ukrainian?
No.
Okay. A lot of people would be like, you know, like, I mean, when I was younger, I was like, man, Chinese people could fight. Like, I just thought all Chinese people would know karate. So I was like, you know, a Ukrainian kid is probably terrifying.
Fought him 4 times already.
Oh, did you? You fought him 4? Oh, you're already used to him. You're like, shit, I'll whoop his ass again. That's crazy, man. All right, let's dive into another question. We got Max. Besides boxing, I mean, what do you like to do, man? Let's let the people get to hear a little bit of you. You know, like what do you like to do besides boxing?
Besides boxing, my favorite sport.
Oh no, just anything. Just, you know, anything. It could be drawing, painting, whatever. Ding dong ditching, whatever. I mean, I don't advise you do that, but anything you do. What do you do for fun besides boxing?
Usually drawing.
You're a good drawer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And 5th grade, 6th grade.
5th.
Okay, my boy's in the 5th grade, man. Look at that. Look at that belt, that New Generation Boxing Academy, y'all. Shout him out, man, on some real stuff. You know, that's crazy. Not only that, we're gonna reach over right now and we're gonna grab that trophy. You know, I mean, that trophy is pretty dope. Y'all seen it in the damn y'all seen it in the flyer, man, and the flyer on the Instagram. You know, y'all knew he was coming. I would have known a little bit longer, even more. I'll probably bring this gentleman back. You know, he's not a kid, ladies and gentlemen. When you start getting gold in belts and stuff, you becoming a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you becoming that, you know, that fine young man that you know, he's worked hard for his shit. You know, I mean, that's blood, sweat, and tears. Hey, you know, if you fall, just get back up. You know, like, I mean, there's nothing to it. Don't let nothing discourage you. Okay, Max? Okay. On some real stuff. You know. Real talk. You know, I mean, hey, how do you feel, Mario? Like, you know, I was like, man, let's break your son in. We're gonna get him his first podcast. Like, how do you feel? You're like, oh, hey, man, were you gonna be for real? Were you gonna dress him as a boxer?
Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, nah, let him be legit. You know, let him be legit, and you know, I want him to look. You know, I want him to look like he's who he is. You know, he's the champ, baby. Some real shit. You know, you can't be wearing all. Do you ever get tired of wearing the shit?
No.
No, he's probably like, Dad, again, I gotta wear this shit. It's already part of you, huh? It's already part of you.
Yeah.
You know, me, I just didn't like the wraps. I'm like, golly, the damn wraps, man. Again, you get a whole bag full of them all, and tirado. You're like, oh man. So, Max, Max, Mario, I know you don't have, you know, another prized possession, but do you want to? Because your daughter is here, but she's not here. You know what I mean? Do you want to put her? Do you see her going into any type of sport? Is she training already, like boxing already?
Wrestling.
Wrestling, okay. Well, I mean, what made you want to do wrestling? Did she do it? She did, or you just like try whatever you like?
She's good at it.
Man, that's how I do it. I mean, that's how we do it. You start them off. You start them off early. You start them off early, ladies and gentlemen, and you never know how far they can go. I mean, that's one regret I had. I wish I could have stayed in boxing. Like I wish I would have stood in boxing. Once my trainer darted out on me, I was out. I was like, I was boxing for 8 years or something like that. Got my boxing license and he took off, and I was like, okay, mom, all right, I got you. Try to put me with somebody else. That's why I asked you that question. Do you like training with a lot of people? And you said, yeah, it doesn't bother you.
You got used to his trainers leaving him.
Hey, but the first one, did it hurt? Did the first one hurt? Like, damn, why did he leave? Like, how come I got to go with this guy now?
Yeah.
It did. It does, huh? So I wasn't the only one. Shit. I mean, it was like, what the hell did I do wrong? Like, shit, he's a car salesman. He took off. He ain't making no money doing the boxing shit, I guess. I don't know what it was, but shout out Nick, man. That's some real stuff. Wherever you are, Nick. Been a long, long time, player. But you got any questions for me, man? It's your first podcast. Like, how do you feel?
I feel really good.
You feel real good?
Yeah.
That's what's up. You better feel good. You got that goal behind you and stuff, That's what it is. What you know about the belts? Like when you do go pro?
The belts?
Yeah. Do you know about the belts? The WBO, the IBC, and you know any of them?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. I mean, which ones? Do you want to go for Golden Gloves? Better question. Would you try it? Would you like to go to Golden Gloves?
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I think you'd be great in it. Then after the Golden Gloves, you get to, hey, who knows? Dreams come true. You could be in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
You never know what you get. But just stay focused. So for the young girls that are out there, hey, are you busy with boxing, or does Max have a girlfriend at school?
No, I don't really pay attention to girls.
Oh, you don't pay attention to girls? Okay, because I was over here like, I'm waiting. How many he's counting on his, ladies and gentlemen? No, he's not counting. So that's good. I mean, you stay focused. I mean, it's too young. I mean, you're too young to be into that anyway. I mean, not into that, but you're too young to be discouraged. And girls are pretty, and it's like, oh man, I don't want to box no more. I want to go over to Sarah's house. Like, oh man, I lost her. I'm like, Dad, I got your side, Dad. I know Mario, man. Mario Mac, boy. That's crazy though. Why you so quiet, Mario? What's up with it, man? You nervous? Good? Why are you nervous, my boy?
How you see this?
This is your first podcast too.
Yeah.
Hey, this is just an experience for you and Max. I mean, this is hard work you guys have. Hey, this is one podcast of many. You're gonna be on a lot of shit, Max, on some real stuff. You keep going, you keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing comes easy. You know that. You probably just like a lot of people come like like me. Like I'm barely starting my podcast, and it's coming up. It's coming up crazy. And it's an honor for you to even be here. Like you sitting here and to see how far you've come, and it's like I'm growing too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful thing,
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You well deserved. So I want to know a question. So when are we gonna do 1 or 2 more, trainings?
He's been asking for you.
He's been asking for me.
He wants you back in his corner.
I think I'm up for that. Now I'm just do podcasts now. I just do podcasts, and it's like I do an hour a day. So I don't say what I'm saying is I have time. Is what I'm saying.
None of the coaches show up to the events.
Oh, they don't show up to the events.
They just train them.
Why don't they do that? Why do you feel like that like they don't?
They're busy with other fighters.
That what?
They're busy with other fighters.
Oh, they're busy with other fighters. Oh, because I mean, I get it. Like they have their little prized possession or whatever, who they want to, whether they're older or heavier or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you need somebody. You need a full trainer. You need a trainer 100%. Like like somebody that's consistent. No, like a head trainer. You need somebody that's ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't got to worry about somebody leaving, or you know what I'm saying. You don't got to worry about none of that. But I mean, hey, just keep. You'll get there. Like I said, hey, I'm willing to to do that. Not only that, I'm giving up. We got 40 days and 40 nights of shit that we're giving up. I mean, you believe in that stuff? Like, what is that at? And could I ask you what are you gonna give up for 40 days and 40 nights? What is it, like Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday, or was it tomorrow or Thursday? One of these days, I don't know.
Yeah.
My girl is the one that told me about it. Like, and I said, you know what? Hey, if it's for God, then I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and she gonna put me up on game, y'all. So, question: who are you gonna give up for 40 days and 40 nights? Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna be like, I'm good?
I'll do it.
Like what? What would you give up? And I'm gonna ask Max. Think about it. Same question. What would you give up for 40 days and 40 nights? Since it's coming up on Wednesday or Thursday. Don't quote me, y'all.
Just stay focused on these two.
I mean, you're doing that regardless, right?
Yeah.
Not like I'm gonna go. I'll walk them to school now. I'll start doing more. Like, no, you're doing that regardless. Like whether it's a problem for you, like what could you give up? Like, people smoke. They say, all right, I'll try not to smoke for 40 days, 40 nights.
I don't do that.
I'll try not to eat red meat. I try not to, go to bars and pick up old ladies with no teeth. Like, I mean, 40 days and 40 nights is something. Just think about it. We'll come back to him. Max, what would you give up for, for God and Jesus? You need to go 40 days and 40 nights without. What could you do? It could be anything.
Anything? Okay. So I will give it like my, like whatever I eat.
Like
stuff.
you like what
junk
kind?
Food.
Like a certain type of food?
Yeah.
Like what? You want to eat like top ramen or something? Like what? What kind of food do you like? Something that you like that you have to get rid of. Like, can I eat hot Cheetos for 40 days and 40 nights? Like, what would you, something you like? What would you say? Okay, I'm doing it for Jesus because.
Takis.
Ooh, okay. Is he on the 40 days and 40 night Takis challenge, y'all, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, just give it up. That's the real stuff. We got the 40-day no Taki challenge. Kids are failing by the day. I already know that because kids go crazy for Takis, man. I know kids that put tapatio on Takis. I'm like, they're already hot. What are you doing? Takis are crazy, man. I mean, are you allowed to eat them?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What, you like the purple bag? What kind you like? The fuego, the purple ones are good. Oh, you like the blue ones?
Yeah.
Blue ones are dope. Mario's still thinking about that. Something you like that you had to give up for 40 days and 40 nights. Because the guy's gonna know, hey, he likes this, so he did it for me because that's commitment. Can't think about it. Rap music, something that you like, dog.
Start dieting with him.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You guys go over a dietary, regimen and just be like, oh, you know what? This is what we're not gonna eat. We're gonna eat fish this days, boom, 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 or whatever. Just stay away from this and this, carbs, whatever it is. I mean, that'd be dope. That'd be pretty good. Not only that, it's pushing both you guys. So I mean, there's something to look into. That's pretty dope. Not only you're doing a good thing for you guys, but the man upstairs is who we got to give thanks to, and I feel that that's really, really important. You hear me?
Yeah.
You believe in God, right, Max?
Yes.
Because if you said no, that belt would have been. Oh, where'd the belt go? It would have evaporated. It. That was it. I was. You want to grab it? You want to grab? Could you? Yeah, you can put it on your either. Yeah, put it up right there on your shoulder or whatever. Hold it right there, and then you, Mario, want to grab that the gold one, just so he don't. Yeah. Hey, Dad, hold it. Yeah, Dad holds. Show the camera right there. Look at my boy. Shout out my boy right here. That's some real shit. Look at bam, 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 bang, 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 bang. Look at the kid right here, man, draped in that belt. That belt's bigger than his head. Look at that. That's crazy. That's what's up, man. We're giving it up. My boy Max, man. Max is in the building, man. Some real stuff. I love it. I mean, so Max, what's your dream car? Like, I'm gonna ask you these questions because I'm gonna watch you grow, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? Hey, he made it happen. Shit, his dream car by the time he graduated.
Our dream car.
What dream car would you want?
Sorry.
Oh, you like Tank Davis in this one? Okay, man. Lil Toro, not Lil Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You got style. So we all know you'll be fly, my boy. You're gonna be fly. If you got it, it ain't tricky if you got it right. You might as well just get a bad car, dope car. That's a good choice. I like that. Come on, Max. You got any questions for for Dandruff, man, it's your first podcast. I'm glad you're comfortable. I'm glad you are. Trying to make you as comfortable as possible. I think you're more comfortable than your dad. Shit, he's gonna close up on his dad. His dad's over here like, I don't know what to do with this motherfucker. No, that's some real stuff. What we got? But at the end of the day, it's like, what would you say, Max, to somebody that wants to join a gym but is afraid to walk in? Like, say, like the same kids is walking by or passes it by on the bus every day, but he wants to come in, but he's afraid to. What would you tell that kid?
What I tell him?
Yeah, what would you tell him? Like, you see him pass by every day, and he's always looking, and he stands and he sits there and he just watches, and then he just walks away. But you see him all the time, like every day. What would you tell him? Like,
just take a chance and like try to have fun, and, like go with your gut.
Go with your gut.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. So take a chance.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know why? That's a good answer, because a lot of people, they don't take chances, and then they regret that, not taking a chance, because there's always that what if.
Mm-hmm.
What if I just would have went in there? What if he could have been the next champion, right? So that was well said, man. That was well said. You're a very, very smart man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, man. I know it sounds crazy, but I gotta say, the man. My boy's the man. He's great. You know what I'm saying? I would say nice boy, but that boy ain't got him up about like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's the real stuff. You know, but go ahead, Mario. Tell everybody where they can find you. And spell it, please. Because you know some motherfuckers be like, oh, I spell Mario Silva. What?
On Instagram?
Yeah. Okay. On Instagram, go ahead.
GEE 255 GEE.
Okay. GEE 255 GEE on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
That's your Instagram. Any more social media?
Facebook.
Okay.
Mario Silva, MARIO.
Okay.
SILVA.
Mario Silva. He's up in here. Now, when are we gonna get you looking into social media?
He has a TikTok.
Oh, you got a TikTok?
Yes.
Oh man, you'd be bad, boy. You better get a TikTok. You start throwing them hands. Throw them hands on some real stuff. Throw them hands. You give tutorials like shadow boxing, all that.
Yeah.
So when you come over and we train, we're gonna throw some TikToks up. Not only get you the views, get you the exposure, and then we're gonna do like, you know, I'm gonna be filming like commercials and stuff for my podcast, and you're gonna be in it. You know, if we're training, we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw you on a minute commercial. You know, I got all new cameras now, so it's gonna be crisp. I know how to mix it now, so you'll be on the podcast every single time. It might be for a minute only, but you'll be on every podcast, so everybody could be like, "Wow, look at this," you know. And then we'll do some things, you know. It's dope. A lot of good things are coming this year for us. All right, Max, on some real stuff for all of us. So y'all, think about that 40-day challenge on some real stuff. Give back, because I think it's. I mean, for me, I can't speak for y'all, but for me, he's blessed me, so I gotta go ahead and give it back. I have to, and obviously, he's blessed you. So try. Just think about it. If you can't do 40, do 20. He's gonna look at it like, hey, he tried. You know, it was a process. You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about, Mario. You know, I mean, not that you are bad anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, since I known you, like you don't drink, you don't do shit. Like, it's like you're into them. Like, you're doing a hell of a job, my boy. You on some real stuff. Look at what you raised. Look what you're raising. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing the damn thing on some real shit. And I can't help it but to applaud that. That's some real stuff. You know? Yep. There are motherfuckers' dads out there that is like, all right, man, the kids, all right, let her take them. And I care, you know? But hey, that's every time I see you, you're always with them. And that's good. So, mad love to you, my boy, on some real stuff.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Mac, where could they find you? What's your TikTok? What's your TikTok? Do you remember? Do you know your? Go ahead.
Lil Toro.
Lil Toro? Spell it.
LILMAXTORO.
Okay, there it is. Bam, bam, bam. You know, see, one of these days when you go pro, you're gonna be like, Dad, all right, that's enough for it. I can speak for myself at the press conference. So we're good. I'm on the DrDandruff show again. Oh, Dad, I don't want my dad to be there. Hey, Dad, don't have dad. I don't want my dad there. You know, because he's gonna embarrass me. You're gonna have all the girls and all kinds of crap. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give him a shot. All right. When you get pro, do all that first, then worry about the chicks. All right. Because once you get the money, you ain't gonna worry about the chicks. They're gonna come automatically. So just focus on your goals. Okay. And man, you got any shout outs, my boy, or anybody you want to shout out? You want to Say what's up to your school. Say what's up, to the bully that used to bully you and be like, look at what I got now. Yeah, you lucky you moved away. I'll beat you. What do you want to say? Any words of any last words of encouragement or anything? Go ahead. You can speak it. Go ahead, speak, or just be like, hey, I'm gone. Whatever you want to do, Max. This is your show.
So encouragement.
Anything you want. Anything you want to say. Any last words?
Last words is probably have life is short, so take good, very careful of your health.
Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the champ himself. The champ said it. Life is too short. Take care of your health. And for those that don't understand it, I gotta say it like this.
Take care of yourselves.
You know what I'm saying? Or you want to say it like this? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it again.
Life is short, so take care of your health.
Oh, it's only my mic. My bad. I'm barely learning this shit. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I love the sound effects. I do. Real talk. So, Mr. Mario, any last words you want to give anybody, or just you ready to get? I'm nervous. I'm ready to get up out of here, man. Shit.
Whenever you're ready, hit this corner. Let's do it.
That's what's up. I appreciate that. I mean, I was honored to do it. Whether it was just a few times, but we're gonna get it in. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, because the last 4 wins were.
I know I'm just far out here. That's all. I know it's a little rough. But at the end of the day, I think I teach him a lot on some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I live for boxing. I love boxing, dog. Like, I got a lot of fights. I'm good. I know I just never trained, but at the end of the day, it's like it's the same. He's got it. He's got it, and I want him to get good at that. That just lead off right. You know what I'm saying? That's just a punch. Nobody, everybody sets jabs up. But if you can step back and bam one time, your right's hard. You're gonna hit, and we're gonna work on your left hook.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it so devastating to where it's like pivot, bam, quick, boom. That's it. Just knock bruise out. That's out. Spin somebody's helmet on their head. Their headgear. And you're like, oof, damn, that was hard. Turn them into the Exorcist. But we gonna get up out of here. Another dope interview. I got my boy, man. I got my boy Max, the champ, right here, Lil Toro Silva, and his dad, man. Mario Silva is in this motherfucker, dog. We up out. We came, we saw, we conquered. To the next show, man. It's going down tomorrow. We have DeJuan Brown in here at 2 p.m. And then we got who do we got? Who we got? Well, it's on my Instagram, y'all. DrDandruff podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe to your boy, man. Do it for a good cause. Look at all these dope interviews I'm doing, man. You can't help it. You can't help but to love me or hate me. But we up out of here on some real shit. DrDandruff show. We out. Mad love, y'all. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys so much, Max. I appreciate you. Mario, mad love, dog. You're like family. You are family. Thank you, my boy, on some real stuff. We up out of here, man.